Hey there, everyone. On this video, I'd like to show you how to interact with this AI assistant. Udemy is launched since you had this kind of ChatGPT revolution. I think it was a very important step in artificial intelligence. You had a huge amount of um, a huge amount of improvement in artificial intelligence. Udemy has been very active since you started this idea of ChatGPT, all these very high translation models. Udemy has done a huge amount of updates. On this video, I'd like to show one that I really was very happy to implement. I mean, the other ones I didn't give so much attention because most of them was about coding specifically. This one is a very generic and very easy to use update. Basically, as an instructor, I can create a online assistant that can help you to study. So I'm doing slowly in all of my course. I'm create this kind of AI assistant, uh, AI-based system that can help you. Basically, I have to write some information. I have to make a parameterization, but it's very easy to use. I have been testing that on my other course. I can tell you, it's a very big opportunity. So here, for you to access this, I have been using the beginning of the course. So here is the course, Udemy course. Then you open here the first section in which you are starting. So here is a role play, getting started to the course. So far, I have been used just to help you to introduce, to get to know the course better. Since it's a AI-based model, it has a huge amount of knowledge hidden. I don't have to do all the coding. I don't know how Udemy is doing. I don't know if Udemy is accessing my course, but I found quite useful. So you click here. After you click, you're supposed to see this page here. So you go and join the meeting, and that's all. You are inside the meeting.
Hi, thanks for enrolling on this course. This course is meant for a general public. On this course, you will learn about TensorFlow.js as a tool for making nonlinear regressions. We are going to use Angular. Angular is a TypeScript-based framework. The advantage compared to Python is that Angular has a rich environment for building apps. When working with Python, you need to separate the AI-based app from the app, the interface. With Angular, which we are going to use, one language, one app.
See, that's a very interesting because that's an introduction to which, by the way, I have to create it. Now it's up to you. I have been testing this option. I can tell you it's a very interesting option. So let's make a test. See that you have a chat here. You're supposed to here have the window. Here on the corner you have even this light here. You have what you're supposed to learn. So UI is that you get the student. I don't know if they're going to see that, but I don't know if the students are going to see that or just for me, but that's the criteria which I hope you to learn. But you can also write if you don't want to talk. If you, as you see, you can write you can talk like by writing instead of talking. But here I'm going to test this function that can help you. I'm using a good microphone here because I'm recording the course. I'm using a podcast microphone. But I have a test with a very bad microphone, so you don't need a very high resolution because I'm recording the course, so I'm doing in a good microphone, a podcast microphone. But you don't have it. You don't need to do that. You can use a very bad microphone. I have tests as well with my computer microphone. So let's see. First, you have to click here. After you click here, you are going to talk to the AI. Then you have to click again. After you click again, it stops. So let's start. Hey there. So let me see if I got it right. So you are telling me that with TensorFlow.js, I can create an app, an AI-based app, and the interface and the app in the same application. So I do not need a server. I do not need a. So I can do one language, one app. So I can do everything in the same language. So let me see if I got it right.
You've got it. With TensorFlow.js, You can develop AI models using JavaScript. And since it's all running on the client side, you can build the AI logic and the app's interface within the same framework, like Angular. This means no need for a separate server just for the AI processing, making it super efficient and seamless. It's all in one language, JavaScript, making development really smooth.
Wow, that's, I must say, that's a very interesting case. So how come people are not using TensorFlow.js? How come Python is still the most famous and everyone is about Python, everyone is about things like Python and so on. The Python community is a very rich community. So I want to understand why people are not using JavaScript instead.
Great question. Python has been the go-to language for machine learning for quite a while because of its rich ecosystem of libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch, and a huge community that continually contributes to advancements in AI. It's very mature for data-heavy tasks and complex computations. And JavaScript, on the other hand, is more lightweight and excels at running in browser, which is why it's perfect for web-based applications and has been more oriented towards front-end development. TensorFlow. JS is relatively new, but is gradually gaining traction because it allows developers to build AI models right in the browser with JavaScript, which is fantastic for creating interactive web apps. Each has its strengths, but it's exciting to see growing momentum in the TensorFlow JS space.
So let me see if I get it right. So I can train anything in the browser. I mean, I can, if I have a huge data set, a very heavy data set, can I train the browser? Can I do transfer learning? Can I use, I mean, what are the limitation of TensorFlow.js compared to TensorFlow in Python?
That's a great point. TensorFlow. JS is really amazing, but has some considerations. Training very large datasets directly in the browser can be challenging because it's constrained by the browser's memory and processing power. However, it supports both training models and transfer learning, which means you can still do a lot of impressive work. Now, for very heavy computations, using a server-side language like Python might still be necessary. TensorFlow. JS shines when you want to deploy models for real-time browser-based applications, allowing users to interact directly without needing a server-side setup. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job.
So, if TensorFlow.js is JavaScript, I know that Node.js is JavaScript as well. For them, the mini stack. Mini stack, you can do everything in the same language. You can do front end in JavaScript, which is TypeScript. In the back end, you can do in Node.js. So, if TensorFlow.js is based on JavaScript, so I guess I can as well do the same in Node.js. Node is a server. So I guess I can also train very heavy models using TensorFlow.js, but instead in doing the browser, I'm going to do in the server using Node.js. Please let me know if I got it right.
Spot on. You can indeed use TensorFlow, JSON Node, JES, which lets you take advantage of server resources for more intensive computational tasks. This is great because you can handle larger models or datasets efficiently while still maintaining a consistent development environment with JavaScript. Nanchain. This means you can do the heavy lifting on the server side with Node, JS, and use the same models on the client side when you need interactivity or in-browser processing. It's a beautifully cohesive way to handle AI projects across different environments using a single programming language.
So let me see if I got it straight, if I understood it properly. So you are telling me that TensorFlow.js, you want to use the Node.js, it has the same capability as Python, because Python need a server for you to run. So if I can create a server in Node.js, so can I say that TensorFlow.js in this case become as powerful as Python? Because I'm using server because I'm using Node.js. So I suppose I have the same kind of capability that I would have if I had to use Python. So let me see if I got it right.
That's a really good insight. Using TensorFlow, JS with Node, JS does indeed bring a lot of power to your toolkit, especially because Node. JS allows you to utilize server resources effectively. Then while TensorFlow, as a Node, JS can handle many tasks you'd use Python for. There are still some specialized features or optimizations in Python's TensorFlow or other ML libraries that might not be fully matched yet. However, for many purposes, especially where JavaScript integration is key, it's a fantastic and powerful option. You're right, though. It's definitely getting closer to having the same capabilities thanks to Node.
So let's suppose one scenario. I have an application. This application has a real-time data set. I mean, the data set is creating as you go. So somehow you do not have access to the data set as a static data set. So I guess in this case, TensorFlow.js can be the best option because I don't have access to the data. I mean, a priori. The data is being created as I go. So maybe in this case, TensorFlow.js can be the best option, I guess.
Absolutely, you've nailed it. For real-time data scenarios where the dataset is dynamically generated, TensorFlow. JS is a fantastic option because it allows for processing and predictions directly in the browser or via Node. JS, right as new data comes in. Not seeing this kind of setup lets you interact with and respond to data instantly, without waiting for data to be batched and processed on a server. It's great for applications where low latency decisions are crucial, and it's really suited for use cases like gaming, interactive UI adjustments, or real-time analytics. You're thinking along the right lines for leveraging its strengths.
Okay, thanks a lot. I think our conversation is at the end. The conversation is supposed to last 10 minutes. You arrived to the end, so I just have to thank you a lot for your time.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad we had this chat, and it was great getting to discuss all these exciting possibilities with TensorFlow, JS, and Angular. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to reach out. Best of luck with the course, and have fun exploring the world of AI and web development.
So guys, now you can end the call. You go to the red one, you end the call, and that's all. And end the call, then you go on. So I think that's all. So I think I have explained everything I'm supposed to explain. Part, the, the nice part of this option is that it's always available. So whenever you have a question on the course, you can go there and ask the question. Uh, if AI does not reply you well, if you're still in doubt, you can reach out to me. You always can. There are several options for you to reach out to me. You can comment the course. I don't know here a question. You have a note here. You can write here. You put a note. It will be direct on the point where you are watching. So Udemy is a very nice platform. There are several options now with AI. I think it's become even better. YouTube is very nice, but YouTube is not a place for you to learn like Udemy. So that's one of the reasons why I'm still on Udemy. Sadly, this option is just for English speaker, but maybe in the future they will also launch for English speakers, for Portuguese or no English speakers. So for now, I just have to thank you all and hope you enjoy this new option. I found it very useful.